The moral debate surrounding Ellie and Abby is further complicated after the most recent twist in The Last of Us. The post-apocalyptic survival drama has become more tense and emotional than ever after Joel's death in Season 2, Episode 2, with Ellie and Dina traveling across the nation to exact revenge for what appeared to be an abrupt, brutal act of violence. However, the situation became much more complicated at the end of The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 5, forcing viewers to consider the decisions made by the show's main protagonist. After Joel is killed, the cast of The Last of Us Season 2 is led by Bella Ramsey, and the show is still told from her point of view. She eventually caught up with NORA, a member of Abby's group who was present when Joel was killed, in the most recent episode. When NORA wouldn't give up her friend, Ellie's attempts to get information about Abby's whereabouts quickly descended into violence. Ellie started viciously beating NORA with a nearby pipe as she sat there, dying from the poisonous spores in the air and becoming an infected. Ellie has been the primary character in The Last of Us Season 2, and although she remains so, her violent act at the end of Season 2, Episode 5 serves to remind viewers of what Abby did to Joel. Anger drives Ellie's path, and Nora's refusal to give up Abby and her assertion that Joel deserved to die the way he did set off Ellie's complex, unresolved emotions. Ellie had years of unresolved feelings for her adoptive father, which made his absence even more difficult to understand, in addition to having to witness his brutal and sudden death. This season, Ellie has been on the verge of blowing up, as evidenced by scenes like when she leaves coffee beans on Joel's grave, which reveal the raw emotion she usually tries to conceal. In Episode 5, NORA was the target of unrestrained rage toward Abby brought on by the uncertainty and grief surrounding Joel's passing. The way that Ellie's journey turns her into everything she despises is a central theme in the video game The Last of Us Part 2, which serves as the basis for Season 2. The moral high ground, if there is one at all, can change rapidly in a cycle of violence and retaliation, as seen in the game and TV show, which aren't as one-sided as they might have appeared during Joel's murder scene. It won't be the last time our emotions change, for sure. This question can be answered simply. Ellie isn't any better than Abby right now. The ultimate goal of this story in The Last of Us is to raise the question rather than offer a solution. We can evaluate the situation and try to judge both parties' actions by arbitrary, personally assigned metrics of right and wrong. There are frequently no right or wrong, good or evil, just different points of view in moral discussions like this one. Joel's massacring of soldiers and innocent people on her behalf at St. Mary's Hospital in Salt Lake City deeply affected Ellie. Despite the questionable morality of Joel's actions, she wanted him to live because she personally felt love and gratitude for him. Abby, on the other hand, doesn't know why Joel did what he did, or that her father was almost complicit in murdering a child, be it for utilitarian reasons, making him a clear villain in her eyes, worth killing. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.